Well done, for now. What? For every bat you killed, the misty fog around you became thicker and darker, but you never noticed, because bad DM didn't fucking roll for your didn't roll for your passive
DM.
perception, yeah. You wanna check my
checks? What the hell is this?
Yeah, check my fucking passive perception and see if I noticed the fog, jackass. Before you even realized something was very wrong, a big shadow crept up on you, getting closer every second. Don't tell me what I noticed. You stand there waiting, wondering what it is about to appear in front of you. Let's see how you handle this one. Some say kill or be killed. I guess that's what you should be thinking right now.
Don't tell me what I'm thinking.
Exactly! It's a big bat and two small bats. I'm gonna leader strike right away to get the threat on our main dude there. And fireball the main enemy. Get some damage going. I don't think I need to use anything else with the mage. I'm doing pretty good now. Let's drop some weakening on him. Oh, that was worth doing. Boss battle, and it's another fucking bunch of bats, says Metal Commander. Yep.
I know, right?
Good DM. Let's fight more of the exact same thing as the big battle. Oh, I really need to power up Circle of Healing. It doesn't heal much right now. Forgot I should Holy Shield more. Yeah, that's good. Now he's not taking much damage. Let's just bash our way through the last of this. Oh, 1 health and 1 MP regen for getting ooze. I forgot about that. That's a good item early on. I know who I'm giving that to. There you go. Because he has no mana regen normally. He has to level to get his mana back, which sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I think I want to up weakening? Restoration. Ooh, right, I can check how much it raises the MP by. That's important. You know what? I don't need to up Restoration right now, but Circle of Healing is balls. I need to up that. There we go. Alright! You defeat the Bat King. It was a king of bats, okay. This will make other bats too afraid to leave here and reach the village. Now you should return to default village. I'm sure they'll be happy to hear what you've done. I killed the king of bats. They're safe now. Good on me. I hope that girl gives me something handy, if you know what I mean. Haha, stop that.
Wow.
Young man says, hello, I'm Common Girl's boyfriend. You've proved a good friend to all of us. I fucking love the humor in this game. So good.
So good.
Oh, we have enough money for another member of the crew. This music's so good. Okay, I want to up my passive threat and health. There we go. And let's get another member. What do we want? I remember Rogue being really good, because he could use concussive attacks. I think I want a Witch. Witch looked like a good one. Now let's get a Witch. +1 dice on luck rolls. That's actually really good early on. Let's get Flowers on the team. She can be a Witch. Boom! We have another team member.
David Corperial says, I don't think you used the mage's skill point.
I did not! Good catch! God, up spell damage. That is good. Right now I really just want to boost the fuck out of, Yeah, right now I just want to boost the fuck out of Fireball. Like, I remember heavily investing in Fireball and that paying off. Let's just see. Anyone else have a skill point I forgot to use? No. Okay, quests. So they wanted us to travel Sunset Castle as our next story mission, which is level 7, but I think I want to do something else first. Let's do this red apple target thing. Oh right, I think this gives us the hunter class. Hey adventurers, how about you provide a little help here? I ran out of targets to train with and was wondering if you had any red apples with you. Red apples can be found right here in Default Village. The rats took many apples from me, so you might find them on them. Collect 20 apples by killing rats. Good DM.
The best.
Yep. At least our meteor spell pretty much takes care of that. Now, if this was Final Fantasy IV, I think it was, then meteor would cause yourself to die. It is that powerful.
Yep.
And I'm casting it on the weakest enemy in the game.
I absolutely hate that the NPCs are calling these guys adventurers. It's just like, that is one of my pet peeves that DMs do.
Well, don't you know? We're adventurers. That's a profession.
No!
That's a profession, Mandy.
What the fuck does an adventurer do as a profession?
Maybe we're mercenaries? Maybe we're military? I mean, any fucking random shopkeep wouldn't know our goddamn professions. We're just people walking into the shop to purchase things. But okay. I mean, I understand we're buying weapons and armor and stuff, but I don't know. Every time someone walks into a instrument shop, do they immediately assume that they are in a traveling band for a career? No, that might just be a hobbyist who plays the trumpet. You don't know.
I know.
Alright, here we go. Do 2 magic damage to every foe in battle, restores 1 health to the all group members. So that's garbage at level 1, but maybe that gets good later. Deal 4% magic damage and sleep your target for 3 turns. That seems powerful. So I'll take that right away for helping crowd control.
Frozen Water says Mah-Dry is an adventuring Bic.
Maybe I am, but maybe that's my prerogative.
But yeah, like, the absolute worst pet peeve that I've experienced is player characters calling themselves a rogue. Like, you might as well just
so
be saying,
dumb!
It is! It's like...
Why would you ever admit to that? Why would you admit to it?
I don't know. They do it all the time, and it's like, you might as well be calling yourself an asshole at this point.
Like, you're walking up to people and saying, "Hi, I am likely to either kidnap you, murder you, or rob you." Literally, when you announce yourself as a rogue, literally the first thing, like, you're walking up to someone and saying, "I am a criminal." Like,
I know!
And here's the thing is, a rogue in an adventuring party probably doesn't think of himself as a fucking rogue.
No!
Like, why would a rogue think they're a rogue? You know what they are? You know what they'd probably call themselves? A dungeoneer. They are either a dungeoneer, maybe they would consider themselves just a mercenary, a fighter essentially, but of a different, like, martial art. Considering they know things like picking locks, picking pockets, maybe they would consider themselves a spy, in which case they would absolutely not announce that they're a spy. If they work in espionage, they would just call themselves a mercenary. Because why would you announce what? Because that's believable.
Right.
And even then, like, oh god, it's so many levels of stupid.
It is. Like, it's incredibly dumb, and I see, like, so many people are guilty of this.
Or like, and there's so many things you can do with that. Like, a rogue should, by all means, wear a robe over their leather armor and take it off during a fight. Because if you're walking around and you see this leather-clad man with a set of lockpicks jangling off of his belt loop and a short sword and everything, or perhaps a crossbow on his belt, you might get an idea of what this man does. If he has a
Just an
robe over
inkling.
that, or even more intelligently, some kind of white robe that's ornate, you might think he's just a holy man of the cloth.
True.
All of a sudden, instantly, you are not suspicious of this man. And he could hide all
You
kinds
think
of
so?
bullshit under that priest robe.
I know, right?
And likewise, a wizard probably shouldn't walk around with a visible wand. He should have a staff and probably shouldn't wear robes. He should wear everyday, normal cloth clothing. Because if something were to happen, they don't know to target that guy. They'll know to target that guy if he's
Exactly.
clearly a magic wielder, because they know he's the one that makes the scary shit happen. Let's say you get imprisoned. You don't want to look like a mage, you want to look like a man with a walking stick, because then they don't know to
Right.
tape your mouth shut so you can't cast something, and not to bind your hands if they weren't going to bind your hands. They don't
Absolutely.
need to mute you if they don't think that you're a wizard. But if you are a wizard, then perhaps using your mouth, if you took the ability to handlessly cast spells, which is a good ability that people don't take, you can get mileage out of that. That can get you out of a lot of predicaments because they don't know you're casting something.
Like, I almost always get silent spell if I have a caster. Like, any caster, silent spell.
Yeah.
All the time.
Why
Every
wouldn't
time.
you? And that's and another skill you can get, of course, is being able to cast a spell without talking and just using your hands. Also very
Yeah.
useful.
Absolutely.
If you have both, at least in old versions of D&D, if you had both of those, like, the requirement is you cast a spell a lot lower than your level, but if you combine the two of them and you cast a very weak skill, you could cast a very weak spell without making it at all clear that you're casting something. And your DM, if it's a good one, will fucking reward you for doing that. Because
Like, if
it's
if
useful.
you're in the same if you're in the same scenario, like you're in a jail cell, your hands are bound, you could use prestidigitation, a level 0 spell to unbind yourself. And like, yeah, that's it. That's all you would need.
So I just noticed I got a $50 donation. Jesus Christ.
God damn.
I will not say the name because it is the forbidden word, which I guess doesn't matter that I don't say the name because it's the forbidden word. And that you all know what the forbidden word is. And because we all know that, people with the account that is the forbidden word are literally alt accounts of people. I genuinely have no idea who sent that money. All hail
I think I know who it is.
All hail Mah-Dry-Bread. Also, we need more pot of honey robbing so we can get the drizzling shits. What a weird donation message. I don't know. I don't know. Half of that was a show joke, and I don't know the other half. I don't know the honey part.
What the fuck?
You do this to me, chat. Cheers.
Chat's so funny.
I have an interesting chat room. Interesting is the most kind way I can put it. I can't believe, at goddamn whatever time of night it is right now, and for some of you, I saw Metalizer in there, it's like 5 a.m. for you. I think you might have fallen asleep. This late at night, we're at almost 50 viewers right now. At the most inconvenient time, I saw people saying they're like, it's 10 at night, when we started, they're like, it's 10 at night and I have an exam in the morning, and people are still here. People right now are doing exams, and they're staying up this late to watch this. I think, is it past midnight yet? It just hit midnight. And my phone says that,
midnight.
and my phone also says that Keita Nash messaged me in Twitter DMs saying that she has no idea what poutine is. I had to explain it to her. So everybody go tweet Keita Nash on Twitter and and say, you don't know what poutine is? Hashtag get good. Hashtag, no, it should be, you don't know what poutine is, get hashtag good, hashtag 0, hashtag 4 to 5, hashtag 7 out of 10. And for anyone who does that, if you do that, either tag me in it or screenshot it and tweet it at me and you get a retweet. Do it. Do it. If I get at least 5 people doing that, if I get at least 5 people who do that and you prove to me that you did it by showing me the tweet, then Mandy will take a random passage of My Immortal and do a dramatic reading of it live on air in this stream.
Okay.
She agrees to it. She agreed to it. It's gonna happen. Chat, make it happen. Keita Nash on Twitter.
Metalizer wants to know, do you like Jägermeister?
Never had it. Hunter
It's okay.
says... Sweet, these...
Tastes like...
I hate how you have such a delay on Discord.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't know why you always have this delay on Discord. No one else has this.
I don't know.
Sweet, these apples look tasty. Would you mind if I eat some? Om nom nom. I hate this DM. Alright, it says $250 for the next member of the team, so I think I might hold off a little bit on getting another team member. Alright, let's check the shop.
If you like black licorice, then you would probably like Jägermeister.
Black licorice is the most disgusting fucking thing in the universe.
Yeah, you're not gonna like Jägermeister.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff I can buy around the room, you start with most of the stuff that gives you, balls. You start with most of the stuff that gives you experience, which I want to keep for quite a long time. Magic, item duration, armor, this stuff's all expensive. Yeah, I can't afford a lot of this stuff yet. Ooh. I want the monster book when I can get it. That's a good one.
Okay, Shrek27 really wants you to know. I made a reference to your video that you made of Mount and Blade, Fire and Sword 4 years ago. The villagers kept giving you honey when you tried to rob them, and Brandon or Godfrey, I don't remember. Brandon is Godfrey.
Yeah,
looked it up on
you
YouTube
literally
and
just
found
said
out
his. You literally just said his first name and then his last name.
Apparently, he looked it up on YouTube and found out in medieval times people gave other pee. What does this even mean? What did I just read?
People to cause diarrhea. Okay, that's the rest of the message. I think that the people. I think it got cut off. Well, that was a show joke from literally 4+ years ago. Good job. Hey, adventurers, could I have a little help here? I ran out of targets to train with. I was wondering if you had any green apples with you. The green apples are found in the adjacent jungle. The wildlings took them. I just gave him 20 red apples so he could shoot them. And now he needs green apples. I'm starting to think this man is just eating the apples. Alright, so we're in another new zone. So we need to kill wildlings. I think vine traps would count. Let's fight a bunch of them. Let's just fight 2 of them for now. I don't know how tough they are. Side questing across the universe. I'm gonna not sing that. I was changing the lyrics, but I don't want to hate myself by remembering that. I was singing Star Trekking. I think that's what that song is called. It's a really bad song.
Why is Default Village right outside of an ancient jungle? I feel like this is a little counterintuitive.
Because this is a Dungeons & Dragons shitty DM world. which means that
Of course.
nothing makes any sense in placement.
It really
Alright,
doesn't.
I'm gonna have to hit him now, because, unfortunately that does wake him up when I put him to sleep, but hey. He's the last guy, so I kinda have to hit him. I like how the apples in this world have targets drawn on them.
I know, right?
It's perfect for the hunter's training. Are they singing City Escape?
Yes!
You know what?
It's beautiful.
You know what?
What?
If 10 of you message Keaton Ash saying you don't know what poutine is, get hashtag good, hashtag come to MDB's stream, tell her to come to the stream, because I offered her a spot on co-commentary on the podcast, and she was like, I'd love to, but I just agreed to my husband I would go to IHOP with him. And that's how we started talking about poutine, because I'm like, oh yes, I heard you filthy Americans have your houses made of pancakes. Over here, we just have castles of poutine. And that's how I had to explain what poutine was, because she's like, what's poutine? And I had to explain what it was. So yeah, if 10 of you do it, I will sing City Escape for you live on this stream. And if my donations pass $100 this stream, now I'm just asking for money. If it passes $100 this stream, if everybody just chips in a few bucks, then I'll also sing, what was it? All Hail Shadow. That one's a travesty.
It's so good, though.
All Hail Shadow. Oh, God. What is it? Darkness arises again, something like that. Obliterating everything that's not my friend. So bad. The lyrics are so fucking dumb.
I love them. Amazing.
What was it? Nothing can go wrong now. No ghosts to hold me down. When I've got nothing left to lose. You know, when you've got nothing left to lose, you win. So bad. Smash 40 lyrics are my favorite. They're so bad. It's incredible.
I know.
Oh, hey, Bicton. Bic got here. Did Unknown Name ever respond to me pointing out? He's like, either Brandon or Godfrey said this thing. I don't know which. And I'm like, that's the same person. You literally just said both of his names. If Godfrey Games or Brandon War Zero. Brandon, you need to do a collab with that Godfrey guy. Sweet collab, bro. Want a collab?
10 out of 10 would watch.
I derped hard, it's 4 AM here. Excuses.
How does it feel to be as dumb as Brandon or Godfrey?
I'm at 100 now. Holy shit, the same person just donated another 50?
God damn, Mah-Dry.
I didn't think it would be the same person. Jesus, can you please tell me, person in chat, you're on an alt account right now. Just tell me who you are, because you've clearly been watching for 4+ years, and I want to fucking thank you for this, but I don't know who because you're on an alt account. Alright, let's get the familiar upgrade there. Tweet it at Keaton Ash Game. Yeah, tweet her! So I can sing the other song, too.
Do you see the 420 says, Bland Bzidin is almost as good as Godfrey.
Bland needs to do a collab with Godfrey. I've never had a YouTube account, I just made one. I mean, you've been watching me! You've been watching me for like 4 years and you're telling me that you don't have a YouTube account. I find something suspect about that.
Middleiser says Godfrey Games is way better than Bic Bic.
We talked about Dawn of War recently. Okay, people message me about Dawn of War like once a week. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I'm lazy, what can I say? You've got a username that I recognize and you're not telling me. I got the distinct feeling of that, but I appreciate the money all the same, so... Just know, the money's going to a good place, because I can tell you right now, the only pieces of furniture, we've lived in this apartment for almost 2 months now, the only pieces of furniture we own in the entire apartment, this desk, this chair, a crate over here that Fatima sits on, it's literally a crate turned on its side, and the bed. That's all the furniture we own. And we would spend money on furniture, but we need all of our money for, you know, rent and food. So,
right.
Yeah.
Have you checked...
You go.
Have you checked, like, Free Cycle? It helps a lot.
What's Free Cycle?
Free Cycle is a site where people throw away their furniture, and people can just pick it up.
I could check Kijiji. That might work. I don't think you filthy Americans have Kijiji, do you?
No, we don't.
Do you know what Kijiji is?
I have no idea what Kijiji is.
Kijiji is a Canadian website that is essentially Craigslist if it wasn't as scary, and it was specifically for selling things.
Oh. Metal Commander is reminding you that you need to sing.
Yeah, I know. I didn't forget. I'm just trying to finish up this quest first so we can take a natural break for the singing. Just plant a money tree. What an idiot. That's a good point. I should do that. I mean, you can do it in Animal Crossing, so why not just do it in real life? I can't think of a single compelling reason not to do it. God, I need to heal the paladin more often. Or at least protect him more. So, eBay, says Metal Commander, it's not as user-protected as eBay. This is more of an in-person thing, not a shipping thing. You're looking for local people to go meet up with to purchase their good.
Right.
Ooh, plus 1% chance of crit. I think I'll sell that. Okay, God, I still haven't gotten many green apples here. Let's, fight a couple giant grubs. They have a better chance of dropping it, I'm sure. Probably shouldn't have taken all the boring fetch quests at the beginning.
Double R13 wants to know, what is the Canadian dollar to Bell's conversion rate?
I don't know, because bells are a fictional currency. That is the Animal Crossing currency. Gonna go ahead and say that probably doesn't have the greatest conversion rate. I don't think you'd be able to find anyone willing to trade you bells for Canadian dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, may be controversial of me to say. Maybe there's a huge market for that thing, like Bitcoin.
Okay, Shrek27 says, I started watching you when you started doing Dawn of War, the first one. I was looking for good Let's Plays and I found yours. Never made a YouTube account out of sheer laziness and the fact that I have to move around for work. Right now, I'm in Waterloo, Canada, doing some work for family.
Oh, Waterloo's not... I don't think Waterloo's far away from... I live in Mississauga right now, but I remember people used to talk about Waterloo a lot. I'm not good with locations.
And now he can actually stay and watch.
Well, I hope you enjoy. If you started watching around Dawn of War, the first one, then that's, God, 5 years ago? Yes, 5 years ago, because that was the first Let's Play where I started doing a video a day. So that was 5 years ago. I don't know how the hell you never got around to making an account. Because, like, you're probably one of the longest time viewers I have ever had on my entire channel. Hey, Frozen Water's here. Frozen Water's been here for like 4 years, I want to say. But yeah, if you've been here for 5 years, then you are one of the oldest fans I have. I think the only other fan that I know by name that has been around longer than that is Hero They Call Me. He was one of my first, I think, 30 subscribers, and now I have a podcast with him. Yeah, he's also a YouTuber. Well, now he is. He wasn't at the time. He used to be called Johnny Sniper with a series of numbers. His first account was cringe-worthy.
Apparently, I said the forbidden word.
You can't say the forbidden word or I'll time you out. Didn't you see the best of video where I explained it? Clearly you don't watch my channel, you filthy outsider.
I am.
You hear that, chat? She admits to it.
Yep, I'm too busy doing adult things.
I feel like that was a burn at me.
No.
I feel like that was a burn at me, chat. Chat says I should ban her. I should perma-ban her.
Probably.
Mandy, I'm gonna perma-ban you. From life! And then I rip your head off.
Okay.
But you deserved it, so, like, it was okay. Like, cops are like, oh wait, she deserved it, and so they just, let it go.
I don't need my head anyway.
Frozen style.
David Corperial says, what do you plan to do with YouTuber life?
Stream it, because that's what the majority of people asked for.
Fair enough.
Fun game. Okay. IP banner. Alright, so I got the text that Fatima's coming home soon. So I'm actually going to do the singing very shortly. Entirely, because it's not that I'm embarrassed. She knows I do stupid shit. She watches the show. It's that I don't want to annoy her.
Of course.
And I'm not going to sing it insanely fucking loud like I did in the gag all those years ago. Entirely because it's past midnight. It's past midnight and I don't want to be fucking evicted. My superintendent loves me. But if every single one of my neighbors hates my guts, not much he can do about it.
Of course.
Cats from Energies is... God. I think I just want to start really pumping points into Life Drain and Familiar with the Witch. I think that might be the way to go with that.